My name is Edwin Danso, and welcome to this very special episode on Off the Agenda. I'm the founder and executive producer of Off the Agenda podcast, and today we are at the Lord Mayor Show, and we're going to be speaking to various people in the crowd about what brings them out today to this very special event.
Hi, Sir Charles Bowman. It's really nice to see you today. You were a former Lord Mayor, so can you just tell me a bit about what the role entails and why it's so important to the City of London?
Well, Nadia, thank you. It's lovely to see you here today on this very, very special occasion, the Lord Mayor's Show. And yes, I had the privilege back in 2017-18 of serving as the 690th Lord Mayor of this, our great city of London. And I'm often asked the question, so what is the nature of the role? And perhaps the perception is that a Lord Mayor, given this Lord Mayor's Show, and perhaps because people see it through the eyes of a pantomime called Dick Whittington, the presumption being that a Lord Mayor might spend his or her year in a gold coach or dressed as I am today. But in reality, and beyond being the head of the City of London Corporation, the nature of the role is very relevant today, acting as a key advocate and a principal spokesperson for and on behalf of the UK's financial and professional services sector. And let's not forget that it's a sector that employs 2.3 million people nationwide, accounts for some 11-12% of our GDP, and from financial services alone, each and every year contributes £75 billion worth of tax.
Can you just tell me a bit about why you thought it was important to bring your students along to this momentous event today?
Okay. So our school is on the New Kent Road. It's near Elephant and Castle. And we're very close to the city, and I think it's really important that they get to experience everything that the city is about, and perhaps come and see a side of the city that they might not otherwise experience. As a school, we have quite a strong connection with the Merchant Taylors Livery Company, so we're really delighted that it's a Merchant Taylor that is the new Lord Mayor, so we thought we'd come and support him.
Amazing. And how are you finding the show so far?
We're really enjoying it. It's really colourful. A couple of the girls have commented on how diverse it is, which they weren't expecting, so we're really pleased to see that. It's been a great day so far, and the weather's been with us.
I know, the weather's been amazing today. And how have you found that the actual show has evolved over the hundreds of years that it's been in motion?
Well, I mean, originally it was the Lord, because remember, London was the square mile, the city was London, and originally it was the Lord Mayor showing himself or herself to the people of London. And so it's evolved over time, and this is the tradition is that you continue to show the parade and wave at the people, and then go to the Royal Courts of Justice, be sworn in, and it's just evolved into this great show. I first went to my first show when I was 4 years old, when my grandfather was Lord Mayor in 69-70, and I've never forgotten it.
Oh, so that's amazing. So it's really a historical kind of family legacy for you, this show.
Because I actually was the fifth member of my family to be Lord Mayor when I was in 2019, and of course I did 2 years because of COVID. And the last time that happened was 1861.
Amazing. I just wanted to ask you about your role as a pageant master for the past 30 years. Can you tell me a bit about that and what it means to you?
Well, I think it means a great deal to me. I mean, it's a job that I've been doing for a long time. I took it over in the heat of the moment, really, when my father passed away. He passed away very young, at 66. I was asked to take it on, and I thought, well, I'll do it for a little while, and then I'll go and do something else. And here I am 30 years later still doing it. And I'm doing it because I love it, and because I think it's a really worthwhile and really significant thing. It's maybe a little bit fringe and a little bit niche, but I think you can see from what's going on around you in the streets that there's a real sort of sense of community, and I think partly it's a platform for good citizenship. It's about good people coming together to celebrate what they do, and I think that's a great thing in the modern age.
Can you tell me why you've come to the Lord Mayor's Show today?
Yes, I just recently moved to London about a month and a half ago, and I wanted to just experience a bit of London, see all the great music, and kind of like learn about the different professions and aspects of London.
And how have you found the show today? Have you enjoyed it?
Oh yes, it was so exciting to see all the performances and all the different attire, and just like the crowd and the energy of the crowd. It was just so exciting to be here.
How do you think that the City of London can continue to attract future talents into the financial and professional services?
Well, I think two things there. I mean, firstly, we focus on financial and professional services, but let's be realistic that has only been a sort of a major thrust of the city for the last 50 or so years. If you go back 800 years, I mean, it's been all the trades that we've celebrated. So whilst financial and professional services remains important, I think we also have to look at technology and the way technology and media and communications, all these things are impacting our city. And to make, I think, what we currently phrase, London as a destination city. It's not just about business, it's about the people who live here, it's about our culture and everything that goes on. And the Lord Mayor's Show is part of that culture, it's part of our living tradition. And that's really what we need to celebrate. We need to remember our legacy, but actually be relevant to the future.
Off the Agenda podcast represents social mobility, and we want to highlight and showcase the diverse communities within the City of London. This show has been an excellent reflection of that, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode.